Good day all. I am Dr. T. Arunmozhi, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce, KCS Kasinadar College of Arts and Science. I welcome you all for this presentation on processing and analyzing of data, coding. It is based on the accepted curriculum of all universities in this subject. Coding is the edited data are then subject to coding and classification. Data analysis is the most difficult and most crucial aspect of qualitative research. It is a significant steps taken during analysis to organize and make sense of textual data. It means assigning numerals or other symbols to the category of responses for each question. A coding scheme is designed on the basis of the concerned category. These schemes with the assigned symbols together with specific coding instructions may be assembled in a book. The code book will identify a specific item of variable or observation and code number of assigned to each category of that item. If the preparation of the exhaustive list is not feasible, then it will be better to create a separate variable for the others. Please specify. A easy way to illustrate is two parts have been taken. One is a occupation, another example is a religion. In the category of the occupation, we would give salaried as number 1, professionals as number 2, business as number 3, retired persons as 4, housewife as 5. Suppose in the column of religion, Hindus number 1, Muslims 2, Christians 3, Buddhists 4 and Jainists 5. An easy way to explain coding is this way. An illustration of the coding process of some of the demographic variables is given in the following table. Suppose the question number is 1.1. In the organization, you can have 3 categories in the private category, which can be given as PT, public can be given as PB, government can be given as GOV. Suppose another question 3.4. Owner of the vehicle, whether you are the owner or no. Yes, no question is asked. Yes is given as 2 as code and no is given as 1 as a code. Suppose another question with 4.2 vehicle performance. 5 categories are given as excellent is given as 5, good is given as 4, adequate is 3, bad 2, worst is number 1. Always for the performance, you give it in the Likert scale. What are the different types of coding? Numeric coding need not necessarily be numeric only, but it can also be alphabetic. So compulsorily numeric when the variable is to be subject to further analysis. Alphabetic coding, a mere tabulation of frequency count or graphical representation of the variable may be given an alphabetic coding. Zero coding, a coding of 0 has to be assigned carefully to a variable. In many instances, when manual analysis ID done, a code of 0 would imply a number response from the respondents. For example, there will be a tendency to give a code of 0 to a 0 should be given in the data sheet. Why is it important to code qualitative data? It makes it easier to interpret customer feedback, and researchers use coding and other qualitative data analysis processes to help them make data-driven decisions based on customer feedback. Coding to analyze your customer feedback, you can quantify the common themes in customer language. This makes it easier to accurately interpret and analyze customer satisfaction. Tips for coding qualitative data. Now that you know the basics of coding your qualitative data, here are some tips on making the most of your qualitative research. Use a code book. As you code more and more data, it can be hard to remember all of your codes off the top of your head. Tracking your codes in a code book helps to keep you organized throughout the data analysis processes. Your code book can be simple as an Excel spreadsheet or word processor document. As you code new data, Add new codes to your codebook and reorganize categories and themes as needed. Make sure to track the label used for each code, a description of the concept or theme the code refers to, who originally coded it, the date that it was originally coded or updated, any notes on how the code relates to other codes in your analysis. Create a high quality codes. 4 things are required. Cover as many survey responses as possible. The generic enough to apply to multiple comments but specific enough to be useful in your analysis. Avoid commonalities. Having similar codes is okay as long as they serve different purposes. Customer service and product are different enough from one another, while customer service and customer support may have subtle differences but should likely be combined into one code. Capture the positive and the negative. Try to create codes that contrast with each other to track both the positive and negative elements of a topic separately. For example, useful product features and unnecessary product features would be 2 different codes to capture 2 different themes. Reduce data to a point. Let's look at the 2 extremes. There are as many codes as there are responses, or each code applies to every single response. To make your analysis as full as possible, try to find a balance between having too many and too few codes. Happy coding! Thank you. We would meet in the next presentation.